In a cozy neighborhood that resembled something right out of a storybook, there lived a girl named Ava. Now, Ava was a lot like you and me. She had dreams and ambitions, but she also had her fair share of struggles. Sound familiar? Every morning, Ava's alarm clock blared to life at 5, beckoning her to embrace the day with boundless energy and enthusiasm. She'd catapult herself out of bed, fueled by motivational slogans like, "No pain, no gain. The early bird gets the worm," and her favorite, "Seize the day." Ava was on a mission to conquer the world, one sunrise at a time. But as the weeks passed by, that initial burst of energy began to fizzle out. Life's demands started to feel like an uphill battle. Picture Ava hauling an imaginary backpack filled with life's responsibilities, while nursing metaphorical blisters on her heels and fighting off bouts of the flu. It was an epic struggle, to say the least. Have you ever been there? When you've got your sights set on something big, but the journey feels like a never-ending obstacle course and you can't help but ask, is this really worth it? Am I even doing this right? One day, Ava stumbled upon a quote by Chris Christopherson. It hit her like a bolt of lightning. You don't paddle against the current, you paddle with it. And if you get good at it, you throw away the oars. Ava's mind was officially blown. She began to wonder, am I paddling against the current in my life? Is there a way to enjoy the journey without feeling like I'm pushing a boulder uphill every single day? Ava couldn't help but question her approach. If she was supposed to enjoy the journey, why did it sometimes feel like a never-ending struggle? Was she missing something here? In her quest for answers, Ava decided to take stock of her life, much like a treasure hunter examining their loot. She was determined to find a way to balance her ambitions and the ebb and flow of life. One of Ava's biggest dreams was to become a renowned artist. But to do that, she had to create art regularly. There was no magic art fairy that would sprinkle creativity dust on her while she binge-watched Netflix, although that would be awesome, right? She also needed to conquer that 5 o'clock alarm clock, which was more of an enemy than an ally. So, here's the twist. Was Ava fighting against the current if she forced herself to sit down and paint or wake up at the crack of dawn? The answer, it turns out, was all about attitude. If Ava approached her art with resistance and dread, it was indeed a battle against the current. It was like trying to surf a tsunami wave with a broken board. Not fun at all. But if she could learn to flow with the current, adapt, and trust the process, perhaps she could find a way to make this journey feel more like a delightful river rafting adventure. With newfound wisdom, Ava made some changes. She adjusted her painting schedule to suit her natural creative rhythm, and she said goodbye to that pesky 5 o'clock alarm. Instead, she found her artistic groove during the serene stillness of the evening, painting under the soft glow of her studio lights. As time flowed on, Ava discovered something incredible. Her art blossomed, and the daily grind transformed into moments of pure inspiration. She realized that going with the flow didn't mean giving up on her dreams. It meant navigating life's currents with grace while staying committed to her artistic aspirations. In the end, Ava learned that life's journey could be both purposeful and joyful. It was about finding the sweet spot between determination and surrender, between chasing dreams and savoring the present moment. She became a master at paddling with the current of her life, tossing aside the oars of resistance, and fully embracing the adventurous journey that lay ahead.